This is the Funsicle 14ft by 48 inches round Oasis above ground pool, and it is sitting right here in front of me in the backyard, looking every bit as big as it sounds on the box. Just for comparison, it takes up a nice chunk of outdoor space and stands almost as tall as my hip. I'm about 5 feet 10 inches, so that gives you a pretty good idea of the scale. With its round shape and cool gray color, it does not stick out like a sore thumb. Instead, the pool actually manages to look pretty sleek and modern, which I did not expect from something I had to put together myself. Key features that really stood out to me as soon as I unboxed everything were the full kit of accessories and straightforward setup instructions. The pool comes with a cover, a ground cloth, a sturdy ladder, a maintenance kit, and the SFX 1000 SkimmerPlus Filter Pump, which helps keep the water clean. I was honestly kind of nervous about putting it all together, since setting up something of this size seemed a bit intimidating at first. There is also a nice touch, printed instructions on the side of the pool frame, which saves you from searching for the manual when you are out there getting things done. Setting it up was a lot easier thanks to these guides, and the Smart Connect poles have a click-in-place design, so I could hear and feel when everything was secure. The frame itself is made from heavy-duty oval metal tubes with a matte finish. This finish actually serves a purpose. It helps prevent rust and scratches, which I learned is super important if you want the pool to last for multiple seasons. The liner, the material at the bottom and sides of the pool, feels thick and feels sturdy to the touch. It is made from heavy gauge PVC with an extra layer of polyester mesh, so you are not dealing with anything flimsy here. From my experience, the pool is genuinely as roomy as the box says. I had a few friends and their kids over, and there was plenty of space for everyone to move around, splash, relax, or just float. It feels like the right size for families or a group of about 6 or 7 people, which matches what the product advertises. If you have ever had an inflatable pool before, this one is on a whole different level. It has an actual ladder for getting in and out, and the structure is solid and gives you confidence in its stability. One thing I need to be honest about, filling this pool up takes time. It was not a let us do it this afternoon and swim by dinner situation. For me, it took most of a day to fill it up, and I would say you will want to plan ahead. The drain system is easy to locate and operate, but because of the pool's size, draining it is obviously a project too. The SkimmerPlus Filter Pump is a feature that makes a big difference in keeping maintenance simple. It is basically a combination pump and filter, meaning it not only circulates the water, but also skims debris from the surface. With a flow rate of 2,800 gallons per hour, it keeps up with the job. I still needed to use the provided maintenance kit, which is basically a set of tools like a net and brushes, just to keep things fresh. If you are not familiar, regular pool maintenance is about removing any leaves, insects, or small particles from the water surface and cleaning the bottom and walls to keep everything safe and pleasant to swim in. Before deciding on getting this pool, I did have some concerns, especially about how well this above-ground style would hold up over a changing climate. I live somewhere with all 4 seasons, hot summers, a lot of rain, and heavy winters with snow. The pool does come with a cover, but to be honest, I found that cover to be pretty basic. There are actually pre-made holes in it, and I'm not really sure why, but the result is it let in a lot of water during rainstorms. Once winter hit, heavy snow piled up, and the cover kind of gave way, dipping down into the pool's center and letting in all the moisture. If you are planning to use this pool year after year, my suggestion is to invest in a heavier-duty aftermarket cover that can handle your area's climate, especially if you are dealing with winter snow and ice. I also want to mention that the overall weight of this whole setup is something to plan for. It is over 160 pounds shipped in one big box. Unless you have strong help, you will want the delivery placed as close to your setup spot as possible. And speaking of the setup location, the ground must be absolutely level. Any bumps, roots, or sinkholes under the liner can not only make swimming less enjoyable, but can also cause liner damage over time. Preparing your base with care is key here, either clearing and leveling your lawn, or even adding a sand or foam layer under the ground cloth for extra protection. In my opinion, the Funsicle 14ft by 48 inches round Oasis above ground pool is ideal for families, backyard parties, or anyone looking for a real pool experience without the huge commitment of an in-ground installation. It looks good, it is seriously spacious, and with the right maintenance, it has what it takes to last. Even though the liner is tough, I would recommend taking pool care seriously. Do not let sharp objects or pets inside, and stay on top of skimming and cleaning. Pool liners, the part that holds the water, are usually the first thing to wear out, but this one feels noticeably better built. Just know that no matter what model, liners will eventually need replacing after several years. It is perfect for those who want premium backyard fun for a fair price and are not afraid to put a little work into both setup and care. If you are willing to handle that, this pool will give you a lot of value. I actually felt like I got the most out of my summer, relaxing in cool water, enjoying time with friends and family, and not feeling crowded. From my experience, the most important tips I can give are: prep your ground well. Buy a stronger cover if you expect tough weather, and stick to regular cleaning. Having the assembly instructions printed right on the pool is such a bonus, especially when things get busy. The supplied ladder is stable enough, but I would make sure kids are supervised getting in and out, just like any regular pool. In conclusion, if you are serious about staying cool, entertaining, and investing in your home's outdoor fun, this pool is a solid choice. It is a big project to start with, but the everyday joys are worth it. Do not forget to check out user reviews too. Mine matches up with most real experiences I have read. Reliable, well built for the price, and easy enough to set up if you plan out your space. That is my quick review and honest look at the Funsicle 14 feet by 48 inches round Oasis above ground pool. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below with your questions or your own experiences. Thank you for watching.